What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. Bemi here, back again today, sitting down chit-chatting with you on this staycation that we're having. I feel like by now you guys will know that we're on a staycation, a weekend staycation. We're chilling right now and we decided to film a video, a highly requested video that you guys have been asking from us. And by us, I mean this young man here, this man.
You respect me.
Can you respect, man?
Pulling my beard.
Bruh, I respect you a lot.
In the glare of the public.
I respect you a lot. You know me. Anyways, I got my husband here. You guys know him by now. If you don't know him, his name is Toye Badmus. Introduce yourself. I've introduced you small, so introduce yourself by yourself.
I mean, this is not my first time being on here, so.
But I have new subscribers. I have new subscribers, babe. So don't say everybody knows you.
Well, my name is Toye Badmus, like
Toye
I said. I'm her husband. I paid dowry for her.
Please, is that how you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a husband and yeah, I'm a part of this family. So thank you to you guys for watching.
Anyways, without much further ado, we're gonna be jumping into the Q&A. So I asked you guys on Instagram and on YouTube if you guys have, well, that you guys should ask Toye questions, and some of you were even asking me the questions. I don't want to talk in this video. I just want to be the moderator of this video. The questions, the questions are for him. So he's the one. I selected the questions that are for him, and maybe some that have to do with the both of us.
I'm about to take over.
He's about to take over. Anyways, if you're interested in this chit-chat video, Q&A video, just keep watching. So the first question here says, do you guys go through each other's phones?
Not really. It's not like we don't know each other's passwords or access to each other's phones, but we just don't. Except the other person says, "Oh, check up something for me. I want to look at something." We don't go out of our way to look in each other's phone.
Second question says, what are your favorite physical features about each other?
You say each other.
Each other. But it's question for you. So you answer. You say your favorite physical feature about me.
If you've been watching her videos, I think you should have an idea of the answer to this. There's this song by Mr. Easy. You should go and listen to it. I surrender, right? Surrender, yeah, that's the title of that song. You should go and listen to that song and then you get your answer. So I'm giving you an assignment.
Just answer.
No.
Which one is assignment? Just answer.
No, I like people doing their research, yeah? So just go listen to Mr. Easy's song, Surrender. You get your answer.
It's the ass, you guys. Next question. Have you guys ever been asked when you are having another child? I get this all the time and it's getting annoying.
We get asked this every other day.
Every other day.
Every other day is a question that comes.
Tisha needs somebody to play with.
That's the line. She needs somebody to play with.
Yeah, we get it a lot.
Yeah, but
at what point did you know that he or she was the one? Hold up, before he answers that, we have a how we met video a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'll look for it and link it so you can see it there. But just briefly, how did you think I was the one? Abi, how did you know I was the one?
I mean, that was in when? That was 2017. 2017, yeah. Like we said, like I mentioned in the video, she was in a relationship with someone else at the time. And I was so sure that this was the person I was going to get married to. And this made me wait. Now, I didn't do anything actively to make them break up because I wasn't talking to her at that time.
Nobody's asking you all that, babe.
I'm just
how
saying,
did you know I was the one?
We met. I liked her personality, and above all, I know this sounds very cliche, but I prayed about it.
Yeah, prayed about it. I told him I was the one.
And it wasn't just me who prayed about it.
His dad.
I told my dad, and
yeah.
He knew about it. He also prayed about it, and yeah.
No questions. I just love how he's an involved dad. Aw, babe, you're an involved dad. How do you financially balance your home? Do you have specifics to take care of? Or how? I don't get that.
Okay.
Do we have specific things we take care of? Okay, I get that now.
Yeah, if I understand that question, yeah, there are specific things that each person generally takes care of.
Yeah.
But we all both chip in for whatever we want to do. It's not cast in stone, if you like. It's a question of availability of funds, who has the funds, and who has it at the time that we need it. So,
right.
Yeah,
I think that is it. How has married life been so far for you?
Marriage life it's been a mixed bag, mostly good. Of course, as with everything in life, there are sometimes when you have hitches here and there, but it's exposed a side of me that I didn't know I had. I used to think I didn't have latitude to accommodate people or to have people in my space. I used to think I was a very
You still don't. You just have no choice.
but
If you were to go out of your way to let other people in your space, you wouldn't.
at this point, my wife and my daughter are not other people.
Well,
they're part
I'm
of
talking
my
about other people,
they're part of my life. So
so-
exactly. So in getting to that point where you're not other people anymore, I didn't know that I had that in me, to be honest.
True.
But I'm able to do it now, and sometimes I really, really enjoy it. There are some days when I also want to just switch off and be by myself, but it is what it is. So I'm going to say 90-10, 90-10 good, 90 good, 10% not so good. I won't say bad.
For you, Uncle Toye, how does it feel to have a superwoman sitting beside you? Yo! Mwah, mwah, mwah.
I can see you happy yourself as you're reading
It's not.
that.
I'm
As you're reading
reading.
that
Now,
statement.
person ask question. Now, person question. They read.
I guess the smile on my face
Don't
is
be mean
answer
like
enough,
that.
right? I have to say she's been great. I don't know how anyone else would have done, but I'm super grateful to have Bemi beside me. She comes through, and that's really what you want in a partner, someone you can rely on, someone you can look to when the chips are down and they come through for you.
How do you feel about it?
I feel great, to be honest. I feel happy.
Yeah. How do you resolve fights or misunderstandings in your home?
There's only one way to do that. We talk about it
Yeah.
and really listen to each other, not just talk, listen to each other and hear what the person is saying.
That was our
And-
last fight, so sorry to cut you. Did you finish when you're
That was like 2 weeks ago, but yeah. So we talk about it and really listen and make conscious efforts to not let those things happen again. That's the way to do it. Really, there's no other way.
Yeah, really listen, not just sorry. When it comes to sending both parents money, how do you go about it? Your parents and his.
So before getting married, I give my parents. Let me just say my mom. Let's leave my mom here.
Your
My parents some kind of stipend. After getting married, there's need for your partner to know what you do for each other's parents. So I guess we talk about it and agree to do the things that we do. When she wants to do something for her parents or mine, she lets me know. When I want to do things for my parents or hers, I let them know. So it's an agreement thing, yeah. So yeah, that's what it is.
Do you always tell your husband about conversations you have with anyone, including your parents, friends, and relatives in general? Do he ask? That's what the question says.
I'm not sure I get that question.
Do you always tell your husband about conversations you have with anyone, including your parents, friends, and relatives in general?
Yeah, that's for you to answer.
Oh yeah, that's me. Oh yeah. Oh, well, so a little secret that y'all have to know about me. If I know it, Toye knows it.
Well, I'm
But-
pretty sure there's some stuff that you don't tell me, like maybe your girlfriend. And
Okay,
things that they tell
so
you.
yeah, so like my friends, there's so many things that they tell me, and they're like, once you tell me, oh, please don't tell anybody, or please don't, I don't want people to know, things like that. I respect that a lot, so I don't. But if it's just general gist, general bands, as I'm dropping my bag, I feel like, babe, guess what, But if it's like, my something I know that friend doesn't want anybody to know, or even my parents, or even my mom, like she doesn't want anybody to know this, and she's just talking to me in confidence, or even my siblings. I dare not. And there's so many. Tony himself is the master of that. When it comes to, he won't tell me. Even if the person doesn't say, "Don't tell Gbemi," he still will not tell me. I have to be like, "What did the person say? Tell me." Where do you put your house help? What does that mean? I don't understand what that means. Where do I put that?
I feel like that's probably a continuation of a
It's
previous
not though.
question.
It's just one person. Where do we put our house help?
In the house, I guess.
In the house. I mean, surely put me have dual sets.
In her room in the house.
In
if
her
that's,
room
if that's
in
what you're
the
asking.
house.
So yeah.
Does she think that maybe the housewife sleeps outside or in the kitchen?
I get the sense that there's probably another question attached to that.
No, we
but
are not like that.
if it's at face value of what you've asked here, in her room in the house.
What are your love languages? Love you both. Thank you. What's your love language?
Acts of service.
Act of service, physical touch.
Physical touch.
What's my love language?
Acts of service is one of yours.
And
And what's the other thing? Gifting falls under acts of
Gifting.
service, yeah?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so.
Does it fall under?
So I was right, you
acts
know.
of service and receiving
Receiving
gifts.
gifts, I was right, Sha.
You were right. I know. I had it. I wanted to say receiving gifts is a love language
issue
now.
is that it was only one love language
Yeah,
for
I wanted
you.
to have two. It says, as a feminist and a Christian, how do you handle the issue of submission? Also, how do you delegate chores? First off, this is supposed to be questions for Toye. So Toye has a video on my channel.
Okay, yeah.
You have a video on my channel talking about how you live with a feminist or something like that. I will refer you to that video. Yeah, basically.
But just to answer, submission is a two-way street. The Bible says submit one to each other. It's not said one person should do all of the submitting. So when you hear submission, automatically people think, oh, wife, kneel down to your husband or be subservient to your husband. But it's actually a two-way street. We're able to submit to each other. And as per chores, everybody pitches in and does their bit. I mean, if you have help, all the better. It reduces what you have to do. But when you don't have help, everybody pitches in and does their bit.
Can any man be so busy for his woman?
How did you get the woman in the first place?
When you were trying to get the woman, you were not busy. Or catch it on saying one form busy. Alaye, she don't want.
What was that?
What? Hey Bemi, I saw your post recently about how you thought no fine boy would toast you. What advice can you give someone? Fine boy would toast you in Jesus' name. Because
but, okay, you want to say something?
no, say just
yeah. So forget that we laughed or anything. It's probably something that is of importance to the person. The truth is, you're as good as you see yourself to be. If you feel confident, if you feel yourself with confidence, if you think that you're a catch, you will be a catch. So just be confident in yourself.
Listen, everybody is a catch. Yeah. Everybody is a spec. So I think you seeing that post was me talking about a while back that I did not have self-esteem and I did not have confidence in myself. So what I would tell the person is that you need to build your confidence. Baby girl, you are a spec, you are a catch. It doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter what you feel like. The truth of the matter is that you are a spec and a fine boy. And you know what? Fine boy comes in different shapes and sizes and forms. You might not think he's good looking, physically, but in terms of every other thing, he might be the best thing ever. So, and I understand that, you want to marry somebody that when they see people together they're like wow, and trust me, there's so many people that are like that. It's just that beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Exactly. You just may not think it is. Like I always say, my husband is a fine man. I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with me and be like, bolo fine is not boy. Have you seen this? I'm just saying, because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So yeah, that's I don't want to talk too much on that. How does Obi sometimes handle the hate comments you receive on social media?
Okay, so initially it used to get to me and I always used to think, oh, what can I do to make this stop? But I've come to trust how to handle it. If you're going to put yourself in the public space, then it means you have some sort of level of maturity and breadth to accept these things. So you just look beyond the haters because they are really in the minority, maybe 0.01%, and focus on people who are saying good things about you and all the work you're doing. So,
who is your all-time favorite YouTuber?
Bemi Badmus.
Besides me.
So let me come clean here. What I watch on YouTube is generally politics, history channels, and all of that. So anything along those lines works for me. But I don't have a particular favorite YouTuber.
If you were to pick all those ones you usually watch, we watch together, who would you say is your favorite YouTuber?
Don't cause fights.
Okay.
Let's go.
Moving on. It could be home or abroad though.
I know. Let's not cause fights. Let's go. But since we're saying home and abroad, what's these people?
Gabe TV. I knew it. That's why I was saying it could be home or abroad though. Chad from Gabe Babe. Anyways.
That's my guy.
As introverts in a marriage, how do you manage alone time, overthinking, communication? Are we both introverts? As two introverts. I'm not an introvert. He's an introvert. I am. What did you call that? Ambivert. Yeah. Ambivert.
Yeah, she's an ambivert.
Yeah, I'm an ambivert. So, how do we manage alone time, overthinking, communication?
I mean, we communicate well. And everybody realizes that everybody will need alone time at some point.
Yes,
so when it's somebody by themselves, if you ask them, are you okay? And they're good.
Yeah.
It's alright for them to be by themselves.
Yeah. What have you guys thought of doing together that you have still not done?
We have done one of them now.
We've done one of them, yes. Oh my god. If we had filmed this video before we came for this staycation, we would have said going on a getaway, a staycation, because we never had honeymoon. So yeah. What is your favorite memory of each other while dating?
I think my favorite memory will always be the first dates. I remember
Cars. Yeah.
VI.
Yeah.
After work, me in my suit and tie from my consulting previous life. She in a, well,
I don't even
she wasn't in
remember what
consulting.
I was in consulting then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's where we had our first date, was where I proposed.
Yeah, proposed there 2 years later. What do I remember? Well, this is your show. How does Obi feel about the body changes after a child?
So, for me, I don't think the body changes were so obvious, to be honest. There wasn't a big change. But I understand that women generally feel some type of way after they've had a baby and they feel their bodies have changed. It's now your responsibility to make them feel confident and happy in that body, because what the body has gone through is something beautiful. They brought the baby into this world, and yeah, she's still as fine as she was before and after the baby. To be honest, this is not being a good husband or washing, but there's not been so much of a change, if I'm being honest.
And we're not even concerned with waiting think. My confidence is top notch these days, so you're on your own. What is something about your marriage that is unique and may not be the norm with other relationships? That's a very good question.
It's a very good question, but I'm not sure I have the answer to that, because I think that every relationship is unique in its own way. I'm not in another person's relationship, so I wouldn't know if mine is better than theirs. But
what makes it stand? What do you think makes it stand out?
That's the thing. I don't know if there's an answer to that. I just know that we are happy with what we do, and we're great with what we have.
Yeah.
That's it.
I would say I don't. So I'm not going to say I'm comparing with other relationships, but I would say the fact that we have God in our relationship and the fact that we're happy. I don't know if other people are happy or not or whatever, and other people might be happier than us, and they may be less happy than we are. But the fact that we're happy, we pretty much like our lives right now. I think that's what to me makes our relationship unique. Okay, any relocation plans?
Watch this space.
Do you want to relocate or nah?
Watch this space.
Watch this space. We don't have any plans yet. When you watch this space.
Watch this space.
Okay. It's true. Whatever I say.
Yes.
How old are you guys? How many kids are you both planning to have? Yeah.
Have we answered this how many kids question before? I think we might have.
No, we haven't. Okay, so let me just combine these two questions together. Okay, actually, these three questions. So let me combine these three questions together, because as I'm reading, I'm seeing they have the same thing. This person says, how old are you guys? How many kids are both of you planning to have? This next person says, what's the age gap between you and Daddy Tishe? The next person says, do you plan on having a second kid? Because I remember you once said Tishe might just be enough. So just answer. You understand basically age gap.
Okay, so our age gap is about 5 years.
5 years.
About having another kid, who knows? God depends on what God wants. We would like to have another kid.
We would like to have another kid.
Another kid after this, but I mean, then we don't determine that, right?
Yeah.
What's the third one?
We could get pregnant and it'll be twins. We just don't know.
What's the part of that question?
I think that's about it, right? Yeah. And somebody says, why does Tishe not wear a ring?
We get asked that a lot.
Yeah.
Even at the hospital, they asked if we wanted to get her ears pierced, and we have decided to let her do that by herself when she's old enough to do that. So.
How do you feel when people comment that you are finer than your wife?
I find it disrespectful, to be honest. How can you say somebody's odd? Okay, so that's not what they say. The comment was being too fine for somebody.
Come on, my husband is too fine for me.
Come on, man. I'm not going to dignify that with an answer, because it's just disrespectful, to be honest.
Have you always served in ministry in church as single individuals before coming into marriage? If so, was that a deal breaker in choosing each other?
Let me answer from behind. No, it wasn't a deal breaker. But yes, we both served, and incidentally, we both served in the same ministry.
The choir.
Yeah, I joined the choir, from children choir to youth choir to the adult choir.
Same year.
Sang from tenor to bass. I mean,
sang soprano.
And then I was a keyboardist in church. So
I was the lead singer.
So we really served, but it wasn't a deal breaker. The deal breaker was if we're both Christians and we knew God.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay. And then the last question says, "Hi Gbemi, you are doing an amazing job in motherhood. Thank you so much. I wanted to ask how you handle a social relationship with your hubby, female friends, and the negative outside noise that one might encounter in marriage." I feel like some of these questions we'll do like a whole video about it. But asking about his female friends, first off, does he even have friends? That is the first question you will ask. Does he even have friends? And the answer is yes. Yes. He has just one best friend who doesn't even live in the country, Femi. And then, so all the other people are like acquaintances, and to some extent, you can also call them friends. And yes, he has quite a large number of female friends because of his profession.
It's a large number.
Because of his profession. Why I said large number is because if you count number of guys that he has as acquaintances and compared to female, you have more female acquaintances.
Don't say large like that, now.
Well, at least they're like 10. They're like 10 now.
No.
By the time you add all your PWC people together with So how I handle them, basically there's nothing to handle. That's it. Like, in fact, sometimes I wish they were not his friend. I wish they were my friend because they're pretty cool. They're super cool, you know. When I see them like on Insta stories and stuff like that, I love that they're always going out, hanging out and stuff. I'm like, I wish it was me they were hanging out with, you know. So his friends are pretty cool. Like, I'm always excited when he's like, we're going out to go meet them. Do you get, like, because I'm like, yes, because I want to know them and stuff like that. But there's nothing to handle because they are pretty cool. They understand that he's married. They're cool people. They're like really, really cool. So there's nothing to handle about. I don't know why the person not ask me why are you handle my own male friends.
Shonini.
Abe, what's the patient when you male friends?
Abe is my friend, so
Paul.
it's not like that.
Hey,
these guys are calling them my own friends too.
Hey, Ogasho. Please, dear, I have made friends, so what do you mean? Anyways, that's the end of this video, this Q&A video. I don't know, I'm going to sit down to edit this video so it's not too long, but I'll try to do it in one way or the other. But thank you guys so much for joining us in this Q&A session. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want us to do any more videos like this, let us know. If you have questions that you want us to sit down and address, let us know also. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will definitely, thanks to Toye man for being a good sport and showing up on my channel. But yes, I'll definitely.
You have a choice.
I don't know. I really don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you for stopping here. I don't even know. At this point, I feel like I'm rambling. Share this video, like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
Cheers.